Hello and welcome to the 13th round of the XRL GP3 season, and today we're in Singapore. Just going back to the last race. I finished in 8th, I got a 20-second penalty for corner cutting and the collision with Davey. Yeah, disappointing, but going on to this race, I'm not that strong round here, so it's just damage limitation for us. We didn't do qualifying, so we're just going straight into the race, and the reason why we didn't do qualifying was because I wanted to save some tyres for the race because tyre wear is a bit poor around this track. Anyway, it's important that we get a good result here because the guys behind us in the championship are catching us up by rate or not, so we need to get a good result here. 5 lights, and it's go, go, go! And we get a poor start as per usual. The guy behind us is Ribo, he disconnected, so that's why a car is behind us at the start, and he gets past straight away. And the spinner, that's Connorized in the Toro Rosso, and we're still in 9th position. We've just got to try and keep with these guys in front. It's going to be hard because I didn't actually know, but the prime tyres are quite slow around this track. You know, it's going to be difficult for this first stint to keep the pace. We'll try. Just got to follow these round and keep with them for the first laps as we make contact with the wall, and I think we took a bit of damage there, took off an end plate. Just keeping with these guys now, but Connorized ain't that far behind, and I'm sure he's going to have a look going on to the straight in a second or two. We touch the wall again, go a bit wide there, and Connorized is right on our rear wing, and I believe he's on the option tyres, which are about 2 seconds a lap quicker around this track, so we should get past very quickly. There might be 3 seconds. I know it's a very big gap between the options and the primes. What surprised me was the gap between the primes and the options. It's about 2 seconds, and normally it's about 8 tenths to a second on most tracks, but on this track it's quite huge, and obviously you're going to lose a lot of time compared to the guys on the super softs. If I'd have known at the time that the primes would have been uncompetitive, then I wouldn't have been on them, but I didn't actually know until the race, when I was very slow on these tyres, that they weren't worth being on. But Connorized now is going to make the move, which he does with ease, and we're down to 10th position. Lap 4 now, and Samster's into the wall, and then he goes. Samster decides to let us back through, and we're in 8th position. And we run onto the curb, and it sends us into a half spin. And Samster's into 9th, but now he pits, and we're back up to 8th. And that getting onto the curbs around this track, it can easily send you into a spin, as we've just seen there. Luckily it didn't do any damage. Lap 7, and we're into 3rd position, and the reason is because we've run longer on the harder tyres, but we should get past because Speed Demon is on fresh rubber on the super softs, and he makes it done with ease. We understeer, and we're into 4th position. Lap 9 now, and we're under pressure from Connorized in the Toro Rosso, and he should get past better traction. He's on the harder tyres, but the new and the fresh, and we're not going to challenge him for that position. And we've dropped down to 5th position now in this Grand Prix with only 9 laps gone. And I think we're going to pit this lap because Riotous is only 2 seconds behind, and I think we'd just lose more time if we stayed out. So I think we're going to pit, and we're going to put on a set of option tyres, and let's see how the pace is. As I mentioned earlier, the tyres are about 2-3 seconds quicker. I didn't actually know that at the time. If I'd have known that at the time, I probably wouldn't have done 9 laps on the harder tyres. It's easy to say though when you're looking back on the race, but you got to make them decisions in the race, and that's what I've got to learn from. And we've put a set of option tyres. It's be interesting to see where we come out. I don't expect to come out anywhere near Riotous or Connorized or such, but we're probably going to be in a battle with Samster and maybe Jigsaw's, depending on how quick we are in this stint. Lap 13 now, and we've caught onto the back of Jigsaw's, and hopefully we can get a move done at the end of this lap. Misses the apex totally. I don't know if you're locked up or something, but we're up to 6th position, and that's where we're probably going to be battling for in this race, because I think the cars ahead are too far ahead, and the cars ahead have pitted, and we're in 4th position now. And you might have heard on the team radio that the engineer said that we might have lack of traction and the tyres are worn, and as you'll see, Samster has destroyed his vehicle and the safety car is deployed. You'll see in a few seconds what happens in this lap. Number 1, and I'm lucky not to collect writer's tag. Number 2, again lucky not to collect Connorized. Number 3, go on the curb, spin it round again. And then to top it all, number 4, absolute brilliant. I feel a bit like Felipe Massa in Silverstone. Spin 5 times in a race, I spin 4 times in a lap. And you know, it's very hard though, in all seriousness, when your tyres have got no grip at all. It's very hard to keep it on the track, and to be honest, I didn't expect the tyres to lose grip straight away. You know, I thought it might be a little bit bad when he said that message, but I didn't expect the tyres to lose grip every time I turned into a corner, and it cost me definitely 6th position. You know, because the safety cars come out, I'd have probably been 5th or 4th. You know, but I've got to be realistic. I wouldn't have been in that position, fighting for that position, because them 2 cars were quicker than me. Lap 19, and we've managed to catch the safety car. If you watch the Nürburgring race, then I didn't actually manage to catch the safety car in that race because I was too slow. But we've managed to catch it just in time, and we've on the prime tyres. And to be honest, it was a bit of a dough moment for me in a way, because I don't know why I actually put these on. But you know, I was actually thinking, could these last to the end of the race? It was probably a stupid mistake, because have you seen Jigsaw's pulled away straight away, and I think he was on the options, and we've pitted now on lap 25 for the option tyres. The reason was because Jigsaw's pitted I think the lap before, and I thought just to cover him, because I didn't think these would last 13 laps. But the other reason was it'd have probably catched up to me anyway, because options are about 2-3 seconds a lap quicker, and with 6 laps to go, he probably would have done it. Being as my tyres would have deteriorated probably worse than the super softs. Lap 29, we're coming on to 30 now. Jigsaw's has pitted, and I don't know why he pitted. He might have had, I guess he probably had damage to his wing or something, but we're into 6th position now. Let's see if we can keep it. Keep watching, because this moment probably sum up my race. This race, I mean, how this happened, I don't know, but we're coming into the braking zone. We seem to take the apex well, get on the curb, spins us into the wall, and we lose our wing. And the replay of that, I think we hit the apex, understeered onto the curb, and the curbs just shoved us into the wall. And like I said earlier, getting onto these curbs, it's quite easy to spin the car. Last lap now, and we're coming round in a 7th position, and depending on how far we finish behind Jigsaw's, we might be in 6th position come the end of this Grand Prix. Over the line we cross, and the reason why Jigsaw's, you won't see Jigsaw's got a 20-second penalty is because he actually got it from the last race. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Korea. Cheers.